Catching one live is much appreciated there. If you're not able to do it, it's understandable. I go live at odd times. And, well, I appreciate that very much. Welcome, everybody, to another episode of The Secret Variant. This is the ULTRAMAXIMUS, thanking you for joining us here for another fun-filled FOC extravaganza. So you know how we do it here, and if you don't know how we do it here, well, it's quite simple. For you smashing that like button and subscribing to the content that we drop here and leaving me a comment after the video is ended, of course, you help me break the YouTube algorithms. And for such lovely things and subscribing to the content, I have given my subscribers the UltraBox giveaway. The UltraBox giveaway video with the Sweet 16's top, the finalists. Yeah, that's out there. I'm verifying the finalists, and we should have this box heading to its new home next week. But don't forget to subscribe to the content I'm dropping over on Rumble if that is your preferred platform. Of course, I'll one of these days going to do another Raw report, show you guys some of the books that I've picked up over the last couple of months. I've been kind of keeping this close to the chest, haven't I? And my apologies for that. But, you know, you can always catch the content provided by my friends, and please check the feature channel section to find out who my friends are. Of course, Mighty Mel V, he might be on hiatus, but the rest of the Drunken Chat crew, well, we're going to probably be going live after the Hot 10. I might go to work for a few hours and try to knock it out, and we'll see what happens. Woo! Hot coffee, hot coffee. And of course, follows are always appreciated, whether it be on Facebook, on IG, or on Twitter. You can find the link to all of those in the channel homepage, right here on YouTube. And of course, Collection Curations is going to be something you definitely want to bookmark. When you guys see some of the sets with variants and regular covers mixed in, some complete runs and things like that I'm going to be launching over there. Oh my goodness! Don't forget to also realize that you can chat with me directly in the Only the Rarest Discord. So here's that Discord link, and then you're going to want to find the UltraMaximus FOC link. Just talk to me, man. Because the super chat isn't active. Direct support is available at Cash App, UltraMaximus, or paypal.me/UltraMaximus if you're feeling frisky, but you know, it's not required. WantedComics.com, of course, has given us the best exclusives still to this day. And as you guys know, I am a very hard sell when it comes to exclusives because I know of the market manipulation and all the shady stuff. But this right here, this is the reason why I roll with Wanted. Because Wanted Comics has taken care of me on other purchases, non-exclusives over the years, and a seller that packages properly and ships properly is definitely worth mentioning. And of course, comicbarricade.com help you keep your comic books upright in your comic boxes, and you can get you a code ULTRA for 10% off of that. Our soundtrack is provided by the wonderful people at Whitebad Audio. Please don't forget to subscribe to Carl Casey at Whitebad Audio, of course, whitebadaudio.com and Spotify. And Mr. Herda Sarah providing the logo of logos. Check that out. This is the UltraMaximus logo, and of course, that just means one thing. It is time. I am the UltraMaximus, and I am not Ron Burgundy. So that's there's no question mark on the end of me saying that one. And I hope you all are well. Welcome to another episode of the Secret Variant. Of course, here at the Secret Variant, we run down the final order cutoff list that is top to bottom from all of the distribution networks, from Penguin Random House, Previews, and of course, Lunar Distribution. Now, what does this mean? This means basically we're going to go through the indies, and then we're going to get into the major publishers, and then we're going to finish it off with DC and Marvel. So you can see what books are on final order cutoff. And what is final order cutoff? Well, it's the last opportunity for you to secure your ordering, and even so, it doesn't guarantee you're going to get these books, but it increases your chances tremendously to make sure that you've given your orders to your store by Sunday for most of these books. Some of them on Monday, but you know, let's go ahead and secure it and make sure that you get your orders in by Sunday, thus not missing out, because we don't know what the future holds inside of some of these books. We can guess, we can speculate, we can do all those things, but then when the release day comes and this book is $100 before it even hits the stands and you're wondering why, and you saw the hot cover and the suspected interior appearances or things, and we're going to try to cover those things. But let's get into this. So this is, of course, the secret variant. Your finest Final Order Cutoff show. All aboard the best FOC show, as Shinobi Fufu says. Spoilerific. So this is here to warn you that, of course, we are looking at books that are coming out in 3 to 4 weeks, maybe a little bit longer than that. And if you haven't been to your local comic shop in a week or two, you might be looking at covers that are going to spoil the story. It's the nature of the beast, but we're going to try to prevent it from happening as much as we possibly can. At the same time, walking that fine line of not wanting to overpay for a book by not pre-ordering it. So let's start it off. Awesome Sauce Radio in the house. I don't know if you're going to be available for Drunken Chat after the Hot 10 tonight, but that's looking like when we're going live, buddy. American Mythology Productions is giving us the Beyond the Farthest Star reader pack. So this is going to be a reader pack with 4 different books. Might be an easy way to pick it up and read the story. And then we've got Bloody Parts, number 1 with a cover A. There's your cover B. That's some wild looking stuff, isn't it? And then here is your Martinez Black and White Limited Version, 1 of 350. The Outer Spacemen, cover A. The cover B by Colossus Rex. The cover C by Gamma X. Commander Comet, everybody. And then Astro Nautilus. Foil variant. Hey, you know, Blind Adam, take care of yourself above all and anything else. Comic book content is not as important as your health. A couple weeks back, I had to take a hiatus because of a cold that still kind of lingers just a tiny little bit in the back of my sinuses. It's very annoying. But nonetheless, we move on. Cover G, Colossus Rex Metal. And we got another metal. It's your cover H. So, oh, look at this. It's your color sketch variant. And then I just wanted to show this because this is definitely one of those weird things. The Outer Space Men also has a 24 karat gold-plated coin. Yes, 24 karat gold-plated. But it's a coin. It's got a certificate of authenticity and all that. You might be interested, right? Archie. You know, I wonder if anybody's ever really like put together like something that said, oh yeah, these goofy little giveaways that they were giving away with books. I wonder, are these worth anything nowadays? Because first appearance of Rasputin. Archie Milestones, Jumbo Digest number 21, Jughead, Time, Police, and OT, Other Tales. Okay. Time, Police, and Other Tales. And then we get the horror side of the Archie book. So we have the Chilling Adventures Strange Science one-shot, cover A. And then this is the cover B. Chilling Adventures. Chilling. Kind of like Netflix and chilling. And then, of course, we have the Legends Publishing up next, giving us the Carnal Confessions number 5. Here's your cover A. This is your cover B. This is the 10 copy incentive. I actually like that one a lot. And then here's your 25 copy incentive. Wrapping it up for Legends. Next up, we go to the Mad Cave. Let's get mad. The Monomyth. The Art Chemist, what is up? Good to see you. The next Mad Cave is Under the Influence number 2 of the 5-issue miniseries. Oh, look. Pound Kill, Pound Pick of the Day, Pound Hot Dog Party. I know all these dudes talk about hot dogs. Glizzies. Massive Publishing, without the additional whatnot moniker, I might add, gives us Plot Holes number 1, cover A by Sean Murphy. Now, what's really funny is this is written by Sean Murphy, and this is also drawn by Sean Murphy, and Plot Holes is about a band of people who jump into other books. I really hope this is not like Crossover 2.0, but we'll see, we'll see. Cover B by Dan Panosian delivers, as Panosian normally does. And then what a treat this one is, because not only is this a homage to the Thor 337 by Walt Simonson, it's drawn by Walt Simonson, homaging himself. So I don't know if that says Walt, says Simonson after me, but it should. And this is another ripoff on Battle Beast. Man, we got a ripoff of Battle Beast in Magic the Gathering, and now in another thing. Well, we all know why that was, the art chemist. It's definitely due to the writing. So Sean Murphy thinks he can do better. And then here's cover D, which is definitely homaging some wicked stuff. And then here is the cover E by Scalera. And then cover F by Bengal. Cover G is going to be a sketch blank. Why don't you tell us how you really feel, Blind Adam? Just kidding, sir. We can tell how you really feel there, also Soft Radio. Oh, there's also this video game homage variant cover for you. You know, it's a Genesis homage. And then here's your 10 copy incentive Mignola homage. And then this is your 25 copy incentive Simonson black and white. And then your 50 copy black and white Mignola homage. Oh, but there's a 100 copy incentive Sean Murphy foil. Foiling your plans on there not being a high ratio. Oni Press is dropping a few books for 7/23/2023. Cindy and Biscuit trade paperback. Now, this is definitely a unique book, so I figured I'd throw it in there. No, the Ultra Pets, I had to kick one out before the show started because she was trying to hide in the office, and then that's when that cat starts annoying the hell out of me while I'm live. So she's been kicked out of the house, and the dog is watching the family. So Rick and Morty, Heart of Rickness number 2, cover A. So here's what's weird. We have the Heart of Rickness number 2, cover B. And then there's your cover C, 10 copy incentive. Yeah. Paper Cuts is giving us the Queen's Favorite Witch trade paperback. Now, this is also going to be available in a hardcover and a softcover. Scoot of the Scout imprint is giving us Nemo the Lad, number 1. So this is before Nemo went completely batshit crazy in 10,000 Leagues Under the Sea. You know, so sad to see an Anakin Skywalker-ish villain in the making. But Scout Comics says not to fear, we've got more story to tell over here. And they got Oswald and the Star Chaser, number 5. Traveler's Guide to Flogoria, number 2. Oh, and there's a 1 in 10 action figure variant that's supposed to be like a... Is that supposed to be like a Rick and Morty ripoff kind of design? Besides the G.I. Joe kind of colors. But that's your 10 copy incentive. And then we have Source Point Press, which is giving us Franklin and Ghost number 5 of 8 with a cover A. And yeah. And then there is your cover B. Next up, we've got the Sumerian Publishing Company giving us Feeder number 4 of 5. Cover A was shown. Here's your cover B. Pink Elephant number 3, cover A. And no cover B was shown on that one, so I think that one's going to be pushed back until next week. Pop Scars number 6 of 6 with a cover A. And then here's the cover B, which is the superior cover for a lot of reasons. And you know, this is just a normal migraine for some people. So number 6 of 6, cover C by Gene Diaz. That's some violently brutal looking stuff, right? Titan Comics giving us the Conan the Barbarian number 2, cover F, which is the Tory foil variant. Now, this is a week behind the other Conan the Barbarian #2s from Titan. So just know that. If you're talking to your comic shop, be like, hey, I know you guys put in your final orders last week, but the foil version is the one I want. So see what it's going to take in order to get that one on final order cutoff for you this week. And it might go very unknown because of the fact it's a week later than the other one. So Tokyo Pop giving us a placeholder for Resident Evil Infinite Darkness beginning #5. Cover creation in process. That cover art better not be final. Uncivilized is giving us West #3. Now, what's interesting about this is it showed up on the Previews Network, but it did not show up on the Lunar Network, which was giving us Maple Terrace #2. And that's a trade paperback. Or graphic novel, shall we say. All right. Vault Comics has given us final orders due both 7/23/23 and the 24th. So, Door to Door, Night by Night #7 covers A and B were the only covers on the Lunar Network. All these other ones, Godfell #5, cover A, cover B. The Nasty #4, cover A and cover B, were found on Previews. Boom Studios giving you Dune House Harkonnen #8, cover A, cover B, and your 10 copy incentive to go along with that, as well as a 25 copy incentive. But you know what they did not offer? And to me, when I first saw this one, it looked like the Vulture. They did not offer a unlockable. So don't go looking for that one. Unless there is one there, and it's just not showing. Sirens of the City #2, cover A. And then here's your cover B. This is your 10 copy incentive by Chiang. And then this is the 25 copy incentive by Infante. This, however, is Torrin Clark showing every other artist how to do a cover on that book. So, 50 copy incentive on a book called Sirens of the City through Boom Studios with a 50 copy incentive by Torrin Clark. There's also this FOC reveal variant. There's also this unlockable variant. So you got two different things. You got an FOC variant and then an unlockable variant. Now I hear that the unlockables are now limited to 5 per store, which may be a little bit of a iffy thing there. Something is Killing the Children #32, cover A, Deladera. The cover B by Mora. 25 copy incentive is most likely going to be a version of that. And then this is your 50 copy incentive. This is your FOC reveal variant cover. This is the unlockable variant. Wild's End #3 of 6 with a cover A. Here's your cover B by Aspinall. And then your 10 copy incentive of the cover A. And the 25 copy incentive by Peterson. Finishing off the Boom. We're over at Dark Horse, which of course is through Penguin Random House now. Black Hammer End #1, cover A. Christian, it's not Christian Ward, it's Malachi Ward. The Reuben B variant. And believe it or not, just like the other volumes, just an A and a B cover. Stranger Things Tales from Hawkins #3 of 4, cover A. Here is your cover B. And then here is your cover C. And the cover D. Dynamite Entertainment giving us the Betty Page #3, cover A, Linsner. Betty Page #3, cover B by Leslie Leary Lee. That's amazing looking. And the Lee stuff from the previous Betty Page volumes are some of my favorite variant covers. The first one of her sitting on a pillow, and I was just a fan, you know. Thank you, Awesome Sauce Radio. And then we got the Mirka and Dolfo giving the old winky face. And then here is your cosplay variant for Blind Adam. Look closely, Blind Adam. I know you can see it a little bit. It's a cheeky one. You'll like it. Cover F is your 10 copy incentive Linsner line art. The 15 copy incentive by Endolfo does give us a Virgin variant. And then the Puebla Virgin variant. And then the cosplay Virgin variant is your 20 copy incentive. 20 copy incentive by Leslie Leary Lee. The Photo Black Bag variant. The Linsner Limited Virgin. And then we're on to Disney Villains Hades #1. So there were no FOC variants listed for that book. Very odd, I know, for Dynamite to not have like a bajillion covers for a book, right? But don't worry. Some of these other books go past 26 covers. Just watch the alphabet. So here's your cover B by J. Lee. Cover C by Trish Forstner. The cover D by Tomaselli. The action figure variant. Cover F is going to be your blank Authentics variant in white. And then we've got the G is the 10 copy incentive. 15 copy Darbo line art. The cover I is your 15 copy Lee line art. The cover J is your 20 copy Forstner line art. And then cover K is your 20 copy Tomaselli line art. Cover L is your 20 copy Rinaldi line art. And then cover M is the 25 copy action figure incentive Virgin. 25 copy Tomaselli Virgin. 30 copy Rinaldi Virgin. And then your 40 copy incentive Forstner Virgin. 50 copy incentive Lee Virgin. Cover R is your 75 copy incentive Forstner Virgin. And cover S is your 100 copy incentive Lee Virgin foil. Cover T is going to be your Darbo Premium Metal. And then cover U is your Darbo Limited Virgin. Followed by cover V, which is your FOC Blue Blank Authentics variant. But that, I believe, is your last one of that book. You know, Darren, I'm not really sure on that one, but that was just word I got through the grapevine. I don't think it was the FOC reveal covers, but it was more the unlockables. So the unlockable variants, if they were unlockable either FOC or not, the word on the street is they're now limiting them to 5 when they were previously 1 per store. And I started noticing that too. Like the 1 per stores, I think my store started getting like 2 of them. I'm like, hey, what's going on here? But I don't really buy a whole lot of Boom books because I've been burnt too many times as far as investment reasons, and I only buy Boom books I like to read. Disney Villains Maleficent #4, of course, got a J. Lee on the A cover, got the Sue Lee on the B cover, got the Meyer on the C, Puebla on the D, Durso on the E. And then we got a 10 copy Sue Lee black and white, followed by the J. Lee black and white 10 copy, followed by the 10 copy action figure variant showing the Knight. Here is the 15 copy Durso Virgin, the 20 copy Puebla Virgin, the 20 copy Sue Lee Virgin, followed by the 25 copy Meyer Virgin, and then we have the premium metal J. Lee, followed by J. Lee's limited Virgin. So $100 or $50, depending on your pick. And then here is probably one of the most phoned in Jeff Scott Campbell covers ever. Here's your cover O FOC Campbell original variant. The cover P is your 7 copy FOC incentive action figure Virgin, and then you got a 7 copy FOC black and white Meyer, a 7 copy black and white Puebla, a 7 copy FOC Durso black and white, a 10 copy incentive Campbell that they did not show the artwork for, and then we are on to King Kong. The Great War, #3, with a cover A by J. Lee, cover B by Juice, cover C by DeVito, a 10 copy incentive by Lee, 10 copy incentive by DeVito Virgin. A Juice Virgin, 15 copy incentive, and then a Lee Virgin, 20 copy incentive. And that was it. No FOC variants or anything, but in a funny looking reveal, surprisingly close to his Vampy cover, Stephen Platt decides to give us a Red Sonja cover. Basically just reusing his old art, but you know, there's a lot of people that love that Vampy cover. Anyway, issue 2, cover A, and then issue 2's cover B by Leslie Lee, which is, my goodness, you see it, you know what I'm talking about. But the cover B is definitely not by anybody but Leslie Lee. Oh, Inyuk Lee. Yeah. Cover C by Barons. Cover D by Hitch. Cover E is the cosplay. Very different from that Inyuk Lee cover. Sup Dog. And then we've got the 10 copy incentive Perillo original variant. 10 copy incentive Linsner original. 10 copy Isanove original. And then the 10 copy incentive Deladera original. And then John Royale coming in hot. 10 copy for him. Then we got the 15 copy incentive Hitch line art. The 15 copy Platt line art, which I think is probably the best of all of the Platt covers there. Then the 15 copy incentive Deladera line art, the 15 copy incentive Royale line art, and then the 20 copy Isanove Virgin, the 20 copy Perillo Tint. Man, you got a Megan Fox face on this one there, buddy. Here is the 20 copy Cosplay Virgin, the 25 copy incentive Deladera Virgin, and then the 30 copy incentive John Royale Virgin cover. I think this one's going to be a little bit popular amongst the Royale fans. The 40 copy incentive Linsner Virgin. The 50 copy incentive Barons. That's fire too. But this one right here, 75 copy incentive Lee Virgin. Yep. Yeah. That one just might have to go in the Red Kryptonite folder. But then they said, hey, you guys like that Vampy, right? Well, best we could do is a 100 copy incentive Virgin by Red Sonja, which is still cool. I mean, it's Platt, so if you're a Platt fan, you're gonna buy it. Isn't that right, Raymond? And then you can also, if you didn't want to splurge on the 100 copy incentive, you can splurge by spending $100 and getting you a premium metal variant. I wonder how rare those metal variants from Dynamite are getting. We'll probably never know. Red Sonja 2023 number 2, cover Z Perillo Limited Virgin, and then, oh, look at that, we're on to ZB, because ZA wasn't anywhere to be found. So there's something going on there. I wonder if we're going to get a Perillo Metal Virgin 2, and that would be ZA, and then the FOC Perillo Ultraviolet, but we're also going to get this 10 copy incentive Frisian Modern Icon variant, which is going to be fun for the Frisian chasers. Here's your cover ZD 10 copy incentive Perillo Ultraviolet. Here is your ZE 10 copy FOC incentive Barons Black and White. Here is your 10 copy FOC incentive Inyuk Lee Black and White. Stacked. And then the FOC incentive Linsner Fiery Red, taking the head off of that guy. And then the 15 copy incentive Foil Frisian Modern Art variant. This one's going to be a chase for a lot of people. A lot of Frisian fans are going to probably have a hard time getting a hold of that one. So, this is the reason why the secret variant pays to watch every week. Whether you are a super speculator, just a casual collector, or if you're actually a store. And I want to give a shout out to all the stores that watch this show. And of course, if your local comic shop ain't treating you like they used to, Chitlins, Greens, and Cornbreads kick in like a turbo booster. That's, of course, Lucas over the Drunken Pool Box. So reach out to him, guys, if you don't have a way or means of ordering these things. IDW Entertainment, of course, is giving us Godzilla Rivals versus the Space Godzilla number 1, cover A. And then we've got Godzilla Rivals versus Space Godzilla number 1, cover B. 10 copy incentive. Space Godzilla looks a little bit pissed. IDW Endless Summer Dungeons and Dragons Saturday Morning Adventures cover A. Oh, was that a long enough? See what I'm saying? You know, sinuses, and it just messed me up enough just having that long name like that. Oh, and by the way, I finally watched the new Dungeons & Dragons movie. Oh, God, it was horrible. It was really not as good as people were making it out to be. Endless Summer Dungeons & Dragons Saturday Morning Adventures cover B by Lawrence. And then this is your 10 copy incentive of the A cover, black and white. This is the 25 copy incentive, which will probably be low ordered. And it's a one shot of a Dungeons & Dragons book. Do the math. IDW Endless Summer My Little Pony cover A of their one shot. Cover B by Lawrence. And then, of course, there's a 10 copy incentive coloring book cover, a.k.a. black and white, followed by the 25 copy incentive by Camacho. Now, being as this retail price is probably going to be a bit on the high side, did it say? Okay, $5. I don't think there's going to be too many people ordering 25 copies of this. So, I'm not telling you to spec on My Little Pony, but if you have a store that orders heavy on these things and they don't price them up, you might be sitting on a gold mine. IDW Endless Summer Sonic the Hedgehog cover A Yardley. The cover B by Lawrence. The 10 copy coloring and look. Let's just stop calling it a coloring book, okay? This is, unless the pages inside are black and white too. This is a black and white sketch, and then this is a sick cover. Oh man, they better never ever make these ice creams, because if they did, my kid would go nuts. But cover D, 25 copy incentive by Haynes. IDW Endless Summer TMNT Saturday Morning Adventures cover A. Cover B, 10 copy, 25 copy incentive by Flores. Now this one, being a TMNT title, I would assume there would be a little bit more of these to go around, but probably just more people fighting over them at your LCS. So make sure you get your name down for it ASAP. Now this is wild. Sonic the Hedgehog's 900th Adventure, cover A. I don't know where they get that from. Cover B, Sega of Japan. Cover C is the Stanley variant with Amy Rose. Cover D is the Thomas variant. Cover E is your first incentive, 10 copy. Cover F is your 25 copy incentive by Elson. There's also going to be a 50 copy incentive that they did not show the cover art for. TMNT Saturday Morning Adventures 2023 cover A for issue number 4, followed by cover B. And then we've got cover C. But that's not an incentive now, is it? No, it's not. This is your 10 copy incentive. This is the next book, known as TMNT vs. Street Fighter. Now, unfortunately, they don't have all the covers shown, but they did tell us we're getting a cover A, a placeholder for a cover B, a placeholder for a cover C, a placeholder for our cover D 25 copy incentive. They did show us this 50 copy incentive artwork by Beals. They also showed us this 100 copy incentive by Randolph. And then they showed us this 250 copy, yes, incentive. 250 copy incentive. So 1 in 250. Oy vey. That's a lot. Especially for a book probably nobody's ordering 250 copies of. So good luck everybody out there chasing those. Especially you Udon fanatics. All right, everybody. Up next is Image Comics giving us the Antarctica number 2 cover A. We got the cover B. And then we've got I Hate Fairyland number 8 cover A. The uncensored title cover B. And then the I Hate Fairyland Momoko cover C. In Hell We Fight number 3 cover A. Cover B. 20 copy incentive. Magic Order number... I'm sorry again. Magic Order 4 number 6 of 6. Cover A. Black and white cover B. And then your cover C by Fernandez. Something Epic number 4. And the cover B. with the Indiana Jones Raiders of the Lost Ark kind of homage there. Cover C, cover D. Star signs number 4. The Cull number 1 of 5. Here's your cover A. Now, buckle up, everybody, because cover B is good, but cover C gets better. A little bit more trippy, right? Cover D, now we're getting warmer. And then cover E is just a very interesting variant. Cover F is your 10 copy, and we're getting to the incentive, but you can see what's going on in the background there. Yeah. The 25 copy incentive by Ruan, not too bad. And Larry Joe is thinking where my head's at right here. Tula Lotte dropping a hammer of a cover for the 50 copy incentive of the Cull number 1. And of course, if there is no exclusive out there, that means there's going to be just a natural ordering, unmanipulated 50 copy incentive count out there. So Larry Joe, you're thinking or I was thinking too, a good book. The premise is very similar to that book that just happened over at Vault too. So I don't know how well it's going to sell. We'll see. We shall see. Oh, and then something I called a long time ago, and I had a feeling it was going to be the best looking cover as well. But smashing through FOC this week is the 3rd printing of Void Rivals number 1, showing the new Energon universe of Jetfire here, who does not have any insignia on him, but is carrying a big gun. And that artwork on this cover is fuego. Okay. That being said, Void Rivals number 2 going 2nd print, showing the first cover appearance a la Captain Marvel 17 2nd print for this fine gentleman right here, who is a cartoon character from the Transformers cartoons, but has previously not shown up in the comics until issue 2 of Void Rivals. But on the previous issues, they did not show him on any of the covers. So, that being said, I had a feeling on the 2nd print that if they did show him, well, here's where we got it. And why does he have a keyhole for a belt? Void Rivals number 3 with a cover A by D. Felici. Oh, and Lucas. There's the tentacles. So if you're observant and you see what's going on here, I have a feeling the Quintessons may be involved, or some of the species that have the tentacles that have encountered with the Transformers during the Quintessons. The guys with the multiple, with the one face, but multiple tentacles on their arms, and then you have the Quintessons that have all the tentacles from their, from the bottom side of their body with multiple faces. So, why do I think that is? Well, take a look-see here. So, we got cover B by Heron. And then the 10 copy incentive by Molly. But here is where I'm thinking we have more Quintesson action going on. And if you look at the Quintessons, also from the Transformers cartoons and other Transformers lore, one of the Quintessons does have kind of like a fanged pig nose face. But Torrin Clark says, I like doing 1 in 50s. Here's another 1 in 50 for you. Oh, that's good. But that means his first cover appearance ties for issue 3, and then the 2nd print with his first appearance. So if issue 3 gets delayed at all, it's going to mess everything up. But if issue 3 comes out in the same day, it's going to share the thunder with issue 2. Follow me for more advice. Yeah, you already do. Walking Dead Deluxe number 69, cover A by Finch and McCaig. And then here's the Adler to McCaig variant, the Hughes variant, the Tedesco variant. Colorized Walking Dead, of course. DC Comics giving us our final orders due this Sunday. And of course, we got Batman Superman World's Finest number 18 with a cover A by Dan Mora. The cover B is the Robertson and Diego Rodriguez cardstock variant. Now, this guy doesn't appear anywhere in the book, but this is another one of those things. If the DC cinematic universe is to be reset again and Blue Beetle is to be the first movie in the said new universe, well, do these movie variants matter then? Are you going to start collecting them here? Because you could stop collecting the Snyderverse variants, including Black Adam. Possibly just it's rough, isn't it? 25 copy incentive by Ariel Cologne. And then we've got the Megan Hetrick on the 50 copy. Dan Mora on the foil variant, and it doesn't say if it's an incentive other than you're probably going to have to specifically ask. Brave and the Bold number 4, cover A, Simone DeMeo. Cover B, Cal New. Night Terrors variants, of course, and then here is the Otto Schmidt variant. The cover D by Mike Diodato Jr. Blue Beetle movie variant. Oh, look at that. And then here's the J. Anacleto variant cover for Night Terrors. That's some terrific stuff, huh? Blacksmith, The Key to His Heart, number 3 of 5. Oh, you know, actually, I think that's an Ahoy publishing book that was supposed to be put in Ahoy. My apologies, everybody. Harley Quinn, Black, White, and Redder, number 2 of 6 with a cover A. The Joelle Jones cover B, however. That's some fire-looking art. And then this is the 25 copy incentive by Annie Wu. Annie Wu's mom used to come into the comic store I worked at and buy her covers. It's pretty cool. And she would tell us that that's her daughter. Hawk Girl, number 2 of 6, cover A. Hawk Girl number 2 of 6, cover B by Derek Chu. Oh, look at that. Another Blue Beetle movie cardstock variant cover. Oh, then here's the 25 copy incentive variant cover for you Hawk Girl fans. Night Terrors number 4, cover D is the first cover shown. So what does that mean? Well, we'll see you next week. Night covers, cover D. Well, hopefully next week we'll also see covers A, B, and C. Oh, and any incentives. So, moving on to the Night Terrors into the big paws over at DC. We've got Night Terrors Catwoman number 2 of 2. Here is the Tula Lotte cardstock variant cover. Highlighting the butt. Cover C, Corin Howell. 25 copy incentive by Danny, cardstock variant cover. And then here's your 50 copy Corin Howell cardstock variant. Wow. So, Nightwing Terrors. Night Terrors Nightwing. And it's still Babs, bro. Night Terrors Nightwing number 2, cover B, Francesco Mattina. And then here's the Sean Alexander cardstock variant, cover C. The Professor Pig Eating Him Alive, cover D, 1 in 25. Oh, 50 copy incentive by Mattina. Punchline, she's still around? Night Terrors Punchline number 2. There's the cover B by Dustin Nguyen. That was fire, but this one looks good too. Artistically, this is good looking. 25 copy incentive by Lucas Meyer. Cover E, 50 copy incentive. Night Terror Superman number 2 of 2. 50 copy John Bogdanov. Night Terror Superman number 2 of 2, cover C. John Jiang knocking it out. Here is the 25 copy Mikhail Janin cardstock variant cover. 50 copy Pete Woods, and that is some doomsday bones they found down there. So that's troublesome. And then here's Night Terrors Wonder Woman number 2 of 2, cover A by Jay Lee. The cover B by Sebastian Fiumara. The Jeff DeCall, that's going to be hyped up by people who missed this Jeff DeCall pre-order on FOC. And they're going to be like, oh my god, it's a rare Jeff DeCall cover. No, it's just a cool cover that nobody ordered. Cover D is your 25 copy Scott Forbes cardstock variant. This is your 50 copy John McCrea cardstock variant cover. Penguin takes flight. Penguin number 0. And then, of course, we've got Superman. Oh, just kidding. Superboy, the Man of Tomorrow. Superboy, the Man of Tomorrow, number 5, covers A. And here's your cover B. And then this is another Blue Beetle cover for you to collect. 25 copies Scott Collins cardstock variant cover. And then we're on to Tales of the Titans. And this is the issue starring Raven. So, yeah. Here is your cover B by Christian Ward, cardstock variant cover. Utilizing Christian Ward's style correctly, he is able to pull off fantastic looking art. Oh look, another Blue Beetle movie variant. 25 copy incentive by Riley Rossmo showing Raven, and then we got a 50 copy Danny cardstock variant cover. Tales of the Teen Titans cover F, Chris Samney Titans foil cardstock variant. So look out for the foil. Vigil number 4 of 6 cover A. Here is the cover B. This is your 25 copy incentive. Wonder Woman War of the Gods special edition number 2 of 4 showing the last book on DC. We're on to Marvel. So that means we're almost done, but the fun is still not complete. And neither is your collection if you're looking at this cover. Amazing Spider-Man number 32 showing the Queen Goblin and Kraven. And the super hyped up, additional suit Spider-Man. Here is the Kubert variant. Now this one is, I don't know. All of the Disney ones, there's some people who are chasing these like highly with a passion. And there's some other people who just don't care. But the Disney 100 variant cover, this one I like. Because that's Lucky. That's what's her face's dog? Hawkeye's dog. Pizza Dog. Then issue number 32's got this 25 copy incentive by Patrick Gleason, which is a pretty cool looking cover. Obviously, Craven's a little bit pissed off and throwing everything in his arsenal at him. And then this one caught my attention because it's by one of my favorite artists, Elizabeth Torque. She delivers once again, but we didn't get a torn mask or anything like that in this homage, so can't see any of her wonderful eye artwork. This is your 100 copy incentive Disney black and white variant cover, which is going to help us get enough of those Elizabeth Torques into people's collections. Black Panther issue number 3. 1 variant cover. 2 variant covers, but this one's a Stormbreaker. And look who is on this cover. Wow. That's pretty interesting. I wonder who all these guys are. These are some new Pet Avengers, maybe? Well, the first appearance of this incarnation of the Pet Avengers, I do believe, appeared back in 418. Black Panther number 3's 25 copy incentive by Salvador LaRocca. Captain America finale number 1. So this is, of course, the finale to the current Captain America Sentinel of Liberty storyline. Here is the Greg Land variant cover, and then they decided, let's just give him a 50 copy incentive, Greg Land Virgin black and white. Daredevil and Echo number 4 of 4, and of course, yeah, look at Shriek on that Goblin glider. That's made of bones, but no variants. Also, Deadpool number 10. Deadpool's girlfriend in this new book has got arms made of diamond, but looks like somebody keeps snapping them off. There's your Pete Woods variant cover to go along with this one, but no incentives. Fantastic Four annual number 1 showing Ghost Rider chasing the Human Torch. Oh, Todd Nauk. Invincible Iron Man number 9 showing the fall of X, and whoa, what is going on there with that Tony Stark armor? Why is it the colors of the infamous Iron Man stuff from a couple years back, man? What's going on here? 25 copy incentive Ben Barnes. And then there's the Stormbreakers variant cover that has Falcon's Red Wing. So all of the Pet Avengers are showing up on Stormbreaker's variants. What's going on there? Now, this is one of the few times I'm actually sad there's not a store exclusive, just because I was very disappointed with the amount of cover offerings, but because it's Jean Grey #1, there's always hope. Derek Chu giving us a Jean Grey variant cover on the open order. The A cover, as you saw, was the last one. It was a little bit on the meh side. The George Perez variant's not bad. It's open order, so it's going to be relatively easy to maintain and obtain. Jean Grey with a Juan Cabal Miss Minutes variant for no reason. They're putting Miss Minutes on a Jean Grey cover just to sell a few of them with Miss Minutes on it, and then they said, yep, there's a 50 copy incentive for you. But 100 copy incentive is going to be the Perez. So no new artwork. Marvel Unleashed, and what are they unleashing? Oh my goodness, look at that. Does that happen to be the Pet Avengers? Yes, indeed. Marvel's Unleashed #1 of 4, showing Throg, the Flarkin of Captain Marvel. We've got Red Wing. We've got Doctor Strange's dog right now. I can't remember his name, but he's the ghost dog. Lucky, and of course Lockjaw. So it's pretty awesome new team. There they are again. Bernard Chang's variant cover. Miss Minutes variant cover. Ron Lim with the Lockjaw variant cover, of course. There's your Red Wing variant. So expect all the rest of those guys to show up in the later issues. And Tomb is FOCing, and also one of our finalists. 25 copy incentive by Adam Kubert is probably going to be the book to chase for a minute, though. As you guys know, a lot of these variant covers are sometimes hard to obtain. But don't fall for the FOMO. Make sure that you hit up that Chitlins, Greens, and Cornbread for that pre-order. Get you 25 copies as well as this incentive. Cover your bases. Moon Knight, City of the Dead #2. Now this one, they're gearing up to kill off Moon Knight already. I wonder if they're going to give it to Layla in season 2. Anyway, City of the Dead #2 here, cover B. And then we got the Rose Besh variant cover. And I know Mel's liking this one, but he likes a different one, I bet. Because this one's your 10 copy incentive. This one is your 25 copy Bill Sienkiewicz, and this is absolute Sienkiewicz fire. My God, what are they doing making this only a 25 copy incentive? Oh, they're making sure that you order at least 4 of them by getting 100 copies of, Moon Knight to get you one of these Rose Besh virgins. Man, they're really, really putting it in. That 25 copy is so good. I agree. Should have been the 100 copy incentive or the A cover, and they should have A covered that one and then virginized it for the 100 copy incentive. But Marvel, what would I know? Planet of the Apes #5. Planet of the Apes #5 with the Felipe Masferrera. We're on to the Realm of X. Not too many variant covers, but we do got some good ones. So, but the Karen Darbo is your Husk variant cover. And then we got a 25 copy incentive by Chris Bachalo. And I believe it's Bacalo. Chris Bacalo, Virgin, 100 copy incentive of Magic. There's going to be some fans of that one. Spider-Man #10, second printing, Mark Bagley variant cover. And of course, this is the one where Spider-Boy bites Electro. He's like, oh yeah, I got a power. I like to bite people. Star Wars Dr. Aphra #35. Star Wars Dr. Aphra 35 with the Return of the Jedi 40th anniversary variant #30 of 40. And this is actually a pretty cool scene from Return of the Jedi. This is, remember when they took the 2 wood beams and smashed the walker? Star Wars Dr. Aphra 35, Ventress Clone. Oh, it's the Ventress Clone Wars 15th anniversary variant. Salvador LaRocca homage, and this is her Legacy 75th issue. Storm #4 of 5 with a homage to that old Dave Cockrum cover of Cyclops leaving the X-Men And then it was, of course, homaged by Rob Liefeld on New Mutants number 99. But what's going on there? Is that Beast in the background there? Or was that Shadow King? Somebody else? What's going on? Oh, making that one Doom Venomized cover from back in the day pay off later. Here is Venom number 24. Here's Venom number 24 with the Ryan Stegman Venom Other variant cover. Here's Venom number 24, the Gods variant. And then we have Venom number 24, the 25 copy incentive. Hell yeah. Venom number 24, the Elena Casagrande Stormbreakers variant cover, as I was saying earlier, showing some of the new Pet Avengers. And of course, that's Sleeper. Is Sleeper going to join the Pet Avengers with the Flarkin? Venom number 25, oddly on FOC the same time as 24. And then here we have Doom fighting Bedlam. Here's the Federico Vincentini Stormbreakers variant cover, but there's nothing Pet Avenger about that. 25 copy incentive, the Hibachi variant. I'm sorry, not Hibachi. I just got hibachi food on the mind, you know? Got a Kobe Steakhouse, like, real close here. John Romita Jr. and John Romita Sr. Venom 25. There's a 100 copy incentive variant of that one. Rest in peace, Senior. Venom 25, of course, has a Scotty Young variant cover showing the Dune bots chasing after Bedlam. This was interesting, though. Ken Lashley with a foil variant. Check with your store. Foils are going to be hard to come by. The Cafu variant cover. Nice going, Larry Joe. Venom 25 with the Cafu variant cover. Probably the really cool. To me, it's the coolest looking one. And then we've got X-Force number 43. And the Raza variant. And of course, Raza's got some stuff on release that's just absolute fire. So he's doing well. But there's no need to do a spec matrix. You should just know if it's a Raza cover and you like the art, you should buy it. That's what I'm going to be doing with this Colossus variant. And guess what, everybody? That's our final book on FOC. So make sure you get your orders in to your local stores. Don't play the FOMO card. And I'm going to head to work for a couple hours and try to make it back for Drunken Chat. So thank you for tuning into the Secret Variant, your finest final order cutoff show. And of course, don't forget to subscribe and tune into the next episode. And like I said, Drunken Chat later tonight. Appreciate you guys watching. Smash that like button on your way out if you haven't done so already. And thank you, Larry Joe. And of course, if Larry Joe believes in a book and I believe in a book, well, there might be some other people believing in it too. So check the sales, and of course, don't catch that FOMO. Make sure you find one like he just did. Everybody's got it listed for $95 to $140. Ha! Don't play. We don't play that around here. Yeah, you too, Tomb. See you later.